Good morning. So this week we have the mitzvah of Bikurim. That Bikurim is called the Reishis Tvuascha, Mireishis Kol Pri Adama. The Bikurim come from the best, from the first of your best fruits, most tasty and juicy fruits for Bikurim. To the Beis HaMikdash, we give it to the Kohen. And it's such a great mitzvah of actually bringing Bikurim to Hashem that we connect it with all mitzvahs. Now when we look at the end of the whole Bikurim mitzvah, Hashem is going to bring us to the Eretz Zavas Chalav Udvash, a land with milk, olives, milk flowing, and Dvash is honey of dates. The next pasuk continues, Hayom hazeh Hashem mitzavacha, that here God is commanding you all the mitzvahs. All mitzvahs. We're talking about one mitzvah Bikurim. But we see it says, Udevash, and honey, that vav is connected to the next verse, Hayom hazeh Hashem, which that is the name of God. So what is special about Bikurim? And as we know, that Bikurim is maybe 3-4 psukim beforehand, or 5 psukim beforehand. The last is about Meiser. In the 3rd year, Bashana Ashlish is in the 3rd year. So really it does not have a connection to Meiser, but it has a connection to Bikurim. Because the word Devash, Udevash, is connected to all the mitzvahs, which Dvash Tamarim is not Truma. You don't bring Truma from Devash. It's also Meiser Tvuascha, wheat, not Devash. So what is Bikurim? Mereishis Pri Ha'adama. Bikurim is called Reishis, the head, the beginning. What else is called Reishis? Reish Hashanah. What else is called Reishis? The Jewish people. The Yidden are called Kadesh Lashem Reishis Tvuasa. Kadesh Lashem Reishis Tvuasa. So all three are called Bikurim. Why? Because Bikurim has to do with the essence of your soul. And that's why, no matter what happens, a Yid brings Bikurim. And he brings Bikurim from the best of his fruit. A Yid cannot deny the good that was given to him. A Yid cannot be a kafri teivanik. That you did good for me, I'm not going to help you out. It's impossible. He's not a kafri teivanik. That's why the Moed Ani, we say in the morning, we thank God for giving us back our lives. Which that is talk, and Bikurim is actually bringing your fruit to the Beis HaMikdash, to Yerushalayim. So Bikurim represents the essence of the soul. And what is demanded from us is to bring the essence of the soul to every matter of our lives. Nothing in our lives should not be permeated without the essence of our soul. What is the idea of essence of our soul is bitul, nullification to God. As we mentioned yesterday maybe, the essence of the soul is much higher than the body. But we have to take the essence of our soul and bring it into our system to have nullification to God. And that is Bikurim also. Nullification to God. And we know that Bikurim comes first. That we don't bring Bikurim, we don't bring Truma before Bikurim. Because even though Truma is Torah, Reishis Karni Darki, is Torah. Torah is also called Reishis, but Bikurim come before that. And mitzad the etzem of the neshama, which there represents the Rosh Hashanah also as Bikurim, that when it comes to Rosh Hashanah, we say in davening, Yivcha lanu es nachlaseinu, that the Eibush has chosen us. This Bechira comes from the essence of God, which is higher than any reasoning. Like it says, Esav ach li Yaakov. Yaakov ach li Esav. Yaakov is a brother to Esav. And Esav I hate. Yaakov I love. But the choice that we have in Yaakov in Yidden comes from the Bechira of Hashem, of the essence of the soul, the essence of God. So on lower levels of God, you can see the difference. Esav Yedei Tzayid, he was a hunter. Never truthful. And even though Yaakov is a brother to Esav, but I chose in Yaakov Avinu. So Goyim can have a higher level in Giluyim. They're connected to Makif. But we have the Bechira of Hashem. And that's why Bikurim teaches us you have to permeate our Bitul and Kabbalah Soel to Hashem. Bikurim Lifnei Hashem, you have to bring it to the Kohen. Rosh Hashanah is Kabbalah Soel. Accepting the yoke of God, that He is our King. The difference between Kabbalah Soel in a general sense and Rosh Hashanah, the Kabbalah Soel on Rosh Hashanah is on the front burner. It's above everything. It's the top level of our being. Throughout the whole year, Kabbalah Soel is the lowest level. It's the Yesod, the foundation of all our service to God. And the whole purpose is to keep The essence of the soul ignited throughout the whole year. And that's the idea of Rosh Hashanah. That's the idea of Bikurim. And that's the idea of Tefillah davening. Davening, we connect to Hashem. We have nullification to God. Nothing should be in our system when we daven. Not business, not anything. Not the train we have to catch, not the bus we have to catch, not the WhatsApp we have to check, or the other things. Davening is batul to Hashem. So there are two people davening next to each other. After davening, he said Shalom Aleichem to him. One person said Shalom Aleichem to the guy standing next to him. What are you talking about? I davened right next to you. I was next to you the whole time. What do you mean? So the guy told him, you were not standing next to me. Maybe you were standing next to me, but your mind was on the market. When you finished davening, you left the market. You came here. I told you Shalom Aleichem. So the whole idea of davening is having a nullification to God, Kabbalah Seil. And davening is the place of Bikurim. To be before Hashem and talk to Him. And that's the idea of Tefillin. Huksha Kol Tefillin. Tefillin is compared to the whole Torah. That the Tefillin Shayad is for the heart, Tefillin Shareish is for the head. To subjugate our heart and mind to Hashem. So when we have God on the front burner, and we have God in every aspect of our life, even in Achila Gashmis, even in physical food, you think about God. That the food I eat is not to strengthen my Gashmis, my physical appearance. Food is not to fill up my stomach. Food is to give us strength to daven, to learn, to do Avodas Hashem, to serve God better. That's why we make a bracha beforehand and we make a bracha at the end. So therefore, when we bring Bikurim, and as we know, Bikurim is done in a time of joy, not a time of depression, not in a time of a bad mood. Bikurim is done in times of simcha, joy. So by permeating our whole existence with the essence of our soul, that everything we do, whether it be learning, davening, running, doing errands, doing work, sleeping, sitting, everything has to be permeated with God. And when we do that, automatically, Tishna L'Shana Haba, it will replay the next year too. That the next year you'll have everything that you need. Children, health, sustenance, everything that you need. And that is by connecting to God and not leaving God in the synagogue. Not leaving God in your heart. May God save all the Jewish people that say, I'm Jewish in my heart. Being Jewish is a heavy thing. And it can cause you to have a heart attack, Rahman al-Islam. Take the Judaism and permeate it to your whole system, to your whole body. Make sure that it doesn't get stuck anywhere. Make sure it doesn't get stuck in shul. Make sure it doesn't get stuck in the Beis Medrash. Make sure it doesn't get stuck when you sit and learn Torah. Make sure it spreads out to our whole existence. That our whole existence is nullified to God. And then our whole system will be blessed with a healthy, happy year. And it will be blessed with children, health, and sustenance to the fullest extent. But we have to do our part. That when we eat, when we sleep, when we do business, we bring the essence of God into our lives. The essence of our soul into our whole life. Then the blessings come. Tishna l'shana haba. Be'ezus Hashem will come to the Beis HaMikdash HaShlishi through our service. We're about to bring Bikurim Lifnei Hashem. All the Peiros, all the people that you are Makarev to Yiddishkeit. I'm about to say to Mashiach, here's our Peiros. Here is what we accomplished. I'm about to bring Bikurim Lifnei Hashem in the third Beis HaMikdash. Take it from Yad Mamish now. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever.